Thank you, everybody, and thank you for coming. To give you a genesis of this organization, how everything, where we're standing, how it all started, because remember that I'm a product of City College. And I'm a Brooklyn-born guy, and I grew up here, was educated at Stuyvesant High School, and the whole 9 yards. And started a company in the Gramercy Park area, and the company grew and grew, as companies tend to do, and moved the company out to San Diego probably some 35 years ago. Ultimately, I was in the company for like 50 years. Would you believe it? 50 long years. And decided that I would sell the company. And I did. And with some of the monies that I got from the sale, and that was 3 years ago, some of the monies that I got from the company I put into and refinanced the Moxie Foundation. Yes, it's not the Irwin Foundation or the Irwin Zahn Foundation. It's the Moxie Foundation for somebody who's got bravery, get up and go, taking a risk. So now I have this bundle of money, and it's a very comfort feeling to have the money. Another thing to do is to decide really what to do with it. So because I made the money by taking a risk myself, I would like to encourage people to take a risk. So in what body of audience, there are people young, old, middle, infant, who should really be in this world of entrepreneurship so that you can become risk takers? And the answer is college students. And the reason why is college students is, besides that they're innovative, creative, and have moxie, they really have no money, and so if they get into something and fail, they have nothing to lose. So and that's a marvelous thing, because if you are 35 years old and you have car payments and house payments and children, that sort of thing, you're reluctant to step out and take a risk in some entrepreneurial venture. But for students in universities, that's an ideal thing. And they need somebody, and what we are is a trigger to make certain things happen. And that's our foundation. We're not only involved with entrepreneurship, in both product and social entrepreneurship, but in various other medical and research activities. But in going on with this narrative, started an incubator in San Diego to test it out and see how things were, which quickly developed into another university in San Diego. But this is my university, this is my college. And so we started it here. And so with the help of Elena and a million other people who all put a hand on this thing, suddenly one step forward, two steps forward, one back, and it grew and it grew. And look around you how nicely it grew. So this is the second incubator setup we have in this university. And the reason I want you to look around over here is because we are dedicated to outgrow this thing. We are going to have more students. Our feeling is that we're only affecting a small of the university student audience, a small part. But we want something more. And our future will only have, and we intend to, at some point, have courses being held right here, credit-bearing courses within this incubator itself. It's a fantastic thing. Among the crowd over here, there are students, and when you have time, I would urge you to stop and introduce yourself to a student and just ask this guy what he's doing, because these guys are really the future of what's going on. Notice a marvelous thing here. We're enjoying this meeting that we're having. We see the potential, but stop for a minute and think that when these kids graduate and go on and become entrepreneurs, not everybody starts a job, but they can become a change maker in whatever job they have. And better than that is think of generations of students going through this thing and how we affect them. So in life what they do is they make changes, and hopefully they make positive changes. Thank you for everything.